welcome to Braunfels, Texas, which is a vibrant little city right in between San Antonio and Austin. It has so much culture and history, and it's just a great place with lots of natural beauty, lots of water running through it, and it's a great place for your family or for you to live and enjoy. Now, today on this video, we're going to take a dive in on a map tour of New Braunfels, Texas to give you all the information you need to know. I want to take a look at some of the neighborhoods, and while I'm doing that, I'll also introduce you to some of the attractions and things that New Braunfels has to offer, which is a ton. So first up, let's look at Gruene, Texas. You cannot think of New Braunfels, Texas without thinking about Gruene, Texas. It is one of my favorite places of all times. So if we will just zoom in here, you're going to see. So Gruene, Texas is home of Gruene Hall, which was established in 1878 and is the oldest dance hall still running in the state of Texas. I'm just saying, some people like George Strait have played there, Johnny Cash, some very famous singers have gotten their start at Gruene Hall. I'm gonna bring my little guy over here so you can get a look at Gruene Hall. It is such a unique, amazing place. It is fun to look at, fun to go to. They have really cold beer. Let's see if I can get us down here. Here we go. So here is Gruene Hall. There it is in all its glory. So if you come to New Braunfels, Texas, you definitely have to look at that. It is actually a historic place here in the state of Texas. And they have wine festivals and music festivals and market days and all kind of cool stuff here in Gruene. Also, there's a lot of shopping. So in case you didn't know that, if you go down this street right here, there are all kinds of shops, anywhere from camping outfitters to, of course, boutiques, lots of boutiques, lots of jewelry. We've got some really great food here in Gruene. We've got some Mexican food places, the Adobe. We've got Mosey's Bar and Grill right here. Right here, we've got the Mill store where it houses all kind of cool things, different things for you to buy, lots of treasures, lots of parking here. And then if you move down this street, you have the Grist Mill, which is one of the most popular restaurants here in New Braunfels. And if you continue down, they actually started a brand new area of Gruene that has been recently built. And it features, of course, more boutiques, some ice cream shops, things like that. So there is never a dull moment here in Gruene, Texas. Here's the Gruene Mansion Inn. It serves breakfast, snacks, beer and wine, all kind of fun things. And some of the newer neighborhoods that have popped up are here in Gruene. They are an amazing, you can see here, these homes right here, these are within walking distance to Gruene. And so those have become very, very popular. I want to show you what some of those homes look like. And this is actually just some of the area around Gruene. You can tell there's not a whole lot of acreage with these houses, but they're not super squished together either. So that's nice. There are some little townhomes offered in Gruene in the subdivisions, but for our purposes, I just wanted you to get a look at the beautiful terrain and the beautiful homes offered in Gruene, Texas. Great place to go and hang out. So next, what I want to take you to is Town Creek. So Town Creek is it's two things. It's a shopping center, which is humongous, and it's also a new subdivision. So I kind of want you to kind of get a look at both of those. So here we have Town Creek, and this has all the shopping centers, lots of food. We've got some cinemas, Willie's Ice House, Hobby Lobby, Specs Wines, Buc-ee's. Oh goodness, I don't know how I didn't remember to tell you about Buc-ee's, but Buc-ee's here in New Braunfels is always packed, and it is such an icon here in these streets. So I want you to kind of get a look at Buc-ee's. That is actually inside Buc-ee's. It has homemade food. It's got popcorn. It's got homemade jerky, lots of soda waters. And then if you turn over here, you've got some really cute shopping items. You could get lost in Buc-ee's for days. It is always super busy, and it's just a great place to stop, either when you're traveling through Texas, where there are quite a few Buc-ee's in the state of Texas, but we are lucky enough to have one here in New Braunfels. So that is definitely a site that you need to see. So I wanted to show you the homes here by Town Creek, so you'd be able to walk to them and get to see them. So right here, we're going to show you, first of all, you can see a ton of land that is still out here ready to be developed. So I don't see the new homes stopping anytime soon, which is kind of surprising because the traffic can be kind of bad here in New Braunfels. Here are the homes that they have to offer. They're newer. They range anywhere from 250,000 to 500,000, anywhere from 1,800 square feet to 2,800 square feet. They have about less than half an acre per home, but they are very nice. They are newer. They're very popular here in New Braunfels. You can see the stucco and the hardy plank here. But yes, so this is the Town Creek subdivision, which is over by the brand new shopping center here. So next I want to take you to a very, very different type of area. And I want to take you to River Chase. So first of all, here's the Comal River. And the Comal River is known for all the tubing in the world. And what is tubing? Some of you may not know what that is. Well, you sit in a tube and you float down the river. And most of the time you drink ice cold beverages, whatever it is of your choice, but you are floating down the river, and you can float from 2 hours to 5 hours. So you can see here that the Comal River runs straight through New Braunfels right here. Well, and a lot of our stuff that we have runs through this area, and that's what River Chase is. So River Chase is a subdivision that is extremely high end. The houses run anywhere from 700,000 to 2.1 million. So I wanted to kind of give you an idea of what this looks like. So you can see here on our map, see here guys, look at the amount of land that these homes have as opposed to the subdivisions that we just visited. So these are acreages. You can see that. Some of them are anywhere from 1, some of them have 5, some of them have 10 acres. And these homes are more custom built. They still have lots of land. If you're looking to build and looking to buy the land, most of the time you buy the land and then you find your custom builder to build on that land. But this offers River Park access to the river. They have pavilions and picnic tables and just all kind of cool things here in River Chase. And like I said, it is country feel. You can see that lots of greenery, lots of trees, lots of open land, but it's also very convenient to downtown New Braunfels, downtown San Antonio, and of course downtown Austin. So River Chase is one of your options. I want to show you a home here that is just beautiful, and some of them are, come on little guy, get over here. There we go. So we can see that these homes are far apart. They're very custom. Lots of barn, lots of yard. Just gorgeous country out here. This is true country, Texas country living here out in River Chase. So that's pretty cool. All right, so you can't leave New Braunfels without talking about Landa Park. So I want to go to Landa Park next, and then we'll move to the south side, which has some newer subdivisions that may be a little better for our first-time home buyers and our working families that maybe can't quite afford the luxury of what River Chase has. So I'm going to go to Landa Park, which is one of my favorite places in New Braunfels, because that's where I would go and I would let my kids swim, and I would take them during the summer so I could be a part of their lives. And look at this. So they have a spring-fed pool, which is extremely cold. So I'm just going to say that right now. It is always cold, but look how beautiful it is. It's the Comal River and it flows into it. And this is the spring-fed pool here, public restroom. And then of course you do have the Olympic-sized pool here, golf course. Landa Park is just super accessible to people. There are subdivisions that are right by the park. So if you wanted to live in one of these homes, this is an older subdivision, but there are some a little bit more affluent homes right up here, right up the hill from Landa Park, to where you can watch and walk to things like Wurstfest. That is super popular here. That's one of the things that Landa Park puts on every year. There's tube shoots around here. It's just a really cool place to go and take your kids and play. Of course, they have swing sets and picnic tables and pavilions, and you can rent them out. We've had many a birthday party at this place, so it's just an amazing place to be. So if doing the park thing, you can see here, look at the Comal River as it runs through New Braunfels, Texas, which is one of the craziest things. So now, as I'm panning over, I'm looking at Schlitterbahn. You know, the hottest, coolest time in Texas, Schlitterbahn. You know that one? So right here, you can see Schlitterbahn, the hottest, coolest time in Texas, Schlitterbahn. It is a great place to take the kids. It is a little bit more expensive than Landa Park is. Landa Park is definitely on the less expensive side, but you could go for hours at Schlitterbahn and never see it all. You can see the Master Blaster slides right here. I'm going to zoom in so you get a good look at those crazy things. Can you imagine coming down those? Yeah, that's fun stuff. And then there's, of course, tubing and more slides and all kind of things. And yes, there are homes by Schlitterbahn. If that's what you wanted to do, was live by Schlitterbahn, there are some homes available here in New Braunfels, Texas, for you to enjoy Schlitterbahn all the time. And it's usually open from mid-September and then it opens back up, I think, the first week of March. There's a kiddie area here at Schlitterbahn, so if you have young ones, that's okay too. They'll be able to join in the fun as well. All right, so now I want to move over to Voss Farms. And Voss Farms is on the southeast side of New Braunfels, and it is definitely an area that has the homes that range about $200,000 to about $350,000. They're nice homes. They're newer built in 2010. They're just built in an area outside a little bit more than what used to be built. Now there's a lot of land out here still for them to look at, as you can see. And you can see that the homes are definitely closer together, which is a reason that they're a little bit less expensive, because they don't quite have the land. But look at the number of homes. I'm going to show you some of those homes. Look at the number of homes that have come up. You can see here, you can see moving vans. That's funny. But these are nice homes for a good, affordable price. Not as much land to take care of, so maybe you want to be an empty nester and you want to downsize because you don't want to take care of that yard. Or maybe you're, retired like me, and you want to just enjoy without having all of the hassles of an older house. Then this is definitely the place for you, and this is called Voss Farms. So as you can see here in New Braunfels, Texas, there are lots of options, lots of fun things to do, amazing activities. It's just a never-ending tourist place. And yes, it definitely is a tourist place, but it's also a very wonderful place to raise your kids. The school district, I can tell you, I did work there for a couple of years, and the school district is a great place. They have great schools. They're well known for not only their athletics, but also for their academics. They offer lots of high-level classes, lots of AP, lots of dual credit, those kind of things. So that is where we are. Thank you for joining me on this tour of New Braunfels, Texas. I hope that you learned a lot about it and you got to see some of the amazing attractions and the affordable homes, and then the homes that are a little bit higher scale that maybe that's what you want to get into, which are amazingly beautiful. If you're considering a move or you just want to learn more about this area, don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and tap that bell so you can get notifications before anybody else about the current market value of the San Antonio area. That's very important. So make sure, I would love to help you make a smooth move to New Braunfels, to San Antonio, to Cibolo, to wherever it is that you choose to go. I would love to help you do that. If you will, please fill out the form below, and the content, all the description is there, so you can get in touch with me and I can help you make your dreams come true.